Hi guys, I'm back with another video. Today's video is going to be my thoughts on round 4 through 7 of the 2022 NFL draft. So let's get right into it. So overall, this year's NFL draft was pretty good. Now, like I have mentioned many times before, there has been a lot of trades in this draft. Now, the reason for that is basically there was trades during the 2022 season, and there was trades from previous years, and then there was trades during a draft itself, and that's why there was many trades this year. And that was kind of surprising to me because typically the NFL draft does not have that many trades. Typically, there's only like 3 or 4 trades. This year there was a lot. So that's the trade situation. Now let's get into the Pittsburgh Steelers and who they drafted around 4 through 7. In the 4th round, pick 138th, they picked Calvin Austin III, Memphis wide receiver. And I believe that is a good pick. That adds more to our wide receiver situation. Like I said before, when I mentioned this in the round 1 of the NFL draft, we lost Juju Smith-Schuster, and we needed to pick up more wide receivers. And we did. We picked up a good wide receiver in George Pickens in the 2nd round. And picking up Calvin Austin III just adds more to our wide receiver situation and helps us a little bit more. 6th round pick 208, Connor Hayward, Michigan State, tight end / fullback. He was an okay pick, but I know why the Steelers picked him. Because he is the younger brother of Cameron Hayward that plays on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the Steelers do definitely need another tight end, but overall, it was an okay pick in my thinking. It was an okay pick. 7th round pick 225, Mark Robinson, Ole Miss outside linebacker. I thought that was a good pick because linebacker was one of our team needs. Now, I don't know what he will play, if he play left linebacker or right linebacker. I think he should play right linebacker because that's the weakest outside position we have. Or the Steelers can put him as a middle linebacker, which that's another kind of position we're struggling at. So, we could either go with a middle linebacker or right outside linebacker, and it will help our linebacker situation. 7th round pick 241, Chris Oladokun, South Dakota State quarterback. I thought it was an okay pick. I wasn't thinking that we needed to go after another quarterback because we drafted Kenny Pickett. But I kind of know the reason why the Steelers draft this quarterback. They're going to replace him with Mason Rudolph. So there's this whole thing going on with the Steelers thing with the quarterbacks. There's a battle between Kenny Pickett, Mason Rudolph, and Mitchell Trubisky for the starting spot. But I think they're going to replace Mason Rudolph with this guy. This guy will be the new 3rd string, and we will release Mason Rudolph. Now, is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't really know. I don't think it will, because most likely he will be the 3rd string. So, that's the... Overall, I thought the Steelers had a pretty good draft. Now, after the draft was over, the Steelers actually signed 10 more. They signed some 10 undrafted undrafted players. So they picked up 5 offensive people and 5 defensive people, which will help us out because we did get offensive linemen from the undrafted. We also got another linebacker from the undrafted, and we got a cornerback from the undrafted. So basically, the Steelers filled up all their team needs, but they didn't do it in the draft. Overall, the Steelers had a pretty good draft. I'm happy that they signed these 10 undrafted players. Now, with that aspect, I think they could have done a little bit better. I think they should have signed Carson Strong, which they didn't. He was signed by the Philadelphia Eagles today, so that's out of the question. And then they could have added more to their wide receiver position by signing Justin Ross. But I don't know if the Steelers are going to sign him. He's probably already went somewhere else already. I don't really know. But overall, the Steelers had a pretty good NFL draft. I think they could have done a little bit better than they could have, but overall, I think they did a really good job with filling out their team needs at wide receiver. So that is the 4th through 7th round of the 2022 NFL Draft. And if you guys like this video, please like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace, period.